We've got a 2010 Chrysler Town & Country here with only 55,000 miles. It's got a key and a fob with, looks like, remote start. So we'll try it out and see if it works. So yeah, remote start works. And then it's got these power doors. Well, a lot of power options actually. They all seem to work. All the doors work. Both sides work. I'll leave them open actually. So 55,525. And if you see the little lights blinking, that's from the camera frame rate. It's not actually blinking like that in real life. You can kind of see. It's just whatever the distance of the camera is that causes it to do that. And this one runs and drives great, really clean. I think it's the fully loaded model. Can't really see anything it doesn't have. So going over the exterior, the body's in good shape. The front bumper is more scuffed up than the rest, just from probably, I'm not sure, driving I guess. It has some rock chips, a little bit of scrapes. Kind of see there. The hood's in good shape. The scratch there. Got good tires on the front, about 70% or so. All this little protective film behind the door handles is cracking. It's like a plastic protective film they put on it from the factory. It's just sun faded, that's what they do. This tire matches the front tire as well. It's the same, with like the same tread. This has stow and go, so all the seats fold flat where the whole floor will be flat with those seats in the floor, and the middle seats go in the floor also. And this little pad right here, it's kind of all scuffed up. It's just rubber, or it's kind of like a plasticky rubber, but it's just scuffed up. We'll close this one too. Yeah, the tailgate's in good shape. The rear bumper is scratched up. It's got like some scratches and chips and whatnot. This rear bumper is scraped. See, that's where they fold into the floor right there. So this door has some scratches on it. Kind of hard to see, but you know, that scuff seems like it'll buff out. It's got a few little scuffs here. And then that little protective film is faded. There's a ding up here, you can kind of see it. This tire matches, and all the tires match, they're all the same. They're all the same tread. This side has some of the same scuffs. It's not really even in the paint, it's just scuffed up a little bit. This fender's kind of scratched up. And this tire matches also. It's got new front pads and rotors. It's got good tread. All the tires are good tread, all the brakes are good. A little bit of rock chip here on the hood. It looks a lot better when it's clean, but it's just been next to the road, so it's dirty. So we've got a button that opens both doors, I think. Let's see. Oh no, it opens the back windows. So those both work. We're gonna do the windows back here. So this window's not working. Let me try the inside switch. Okay, so this window back here does not roll down. The front two windows do. And the rear vent windows work. And then this one, oh, the power seats work. I just moved them. The front and back works also. It's got the power foot controls. Those work. This is volume control. The heater works. It's blown way too hot. I'll turn that to AC. It's way too hot for that right now. It's got dual climate control both sides. So we'll feel the AC. AC is getting cold on both sides. You see the temperature is holding steady. It's not doing anything weird. You got your odometer buttons here to kind of shift through the different screens. This is to put it on a compass right here. So yeah, both sides are blowing cold. We got a radio, see if that works. So I guess the navigation disc is not installed, but it would have navigation if you had the disc. It's got rear view camera. It's hard to see, but it's working. It's got auxiliary port here. USB as well. It's got rear AC, the front here. Now the rear, oh, it's got heated seats as well. So the rear controls are like kind of pushed in a little bit. They don't really turn. It's stuck on rear control, which when I get back there we'll test it. And then it's got DVD player control here, which we will check that also. You got little garage door opener. This is a little floppy, so is this one. What happens on these is, I guess the elbow piece over there gets loose. Oh, I better answer this real quick. Okay, just off the phone. So the seat heaters are working. My ass is burning right now. Turn that off. It's got cup holders here. Got a couple of power outlets down there. AC is blowing nice and cold. As far as over here, you got like a little console. That's the console with another power thing. We got owner's manual. That's the lug nut security remover doohickey. There's a button here. I don't know what it does. Oh, it opens this. You got a little iPod outlet in here, like the old style, not the newer one. And that's it. That's not too much there. The dash is in good shape. Then up here you've got buttons for the doors. And we'll just open all those back up. That's for the dome light. Let's see, I want to pop the hood too. So being back here, a lot of room. Again, I'm not gonna do it right now because it takes a while, but this, when you put the driver's seat and the other seat all the way forward, you pull these up, and then what you do is you do this, and then there's another thing where this goes forward and it goes into the floor on both sides. And like I said, it's a little bit of a process. There's videos on it, but they do that, they go in there. So this is completely flat, and then the rear, they go back, they're completely flat. You could literally put couches and tables back here. Back here you got little DVD outlet plugins, like a real power outlet, that thing. And then the DVD player, it works. You can see it's on. The rear control is working. The air's blowing. It's blowing warm air right now because it's on heat. Now if we put it on cool, we're gonna see if it gets cold. So I'm gonna close that. You got a little regular old thing there. So the air is blowing cool now, which is what you want on these. Now there's some auxiliary power wires here. They're not used for anything anymore, but at some point in time somebody had an accessory back here, possibly like a computer or some sort of item. And then here's the seats are in good shape in the back. And then you've got another, I guess another DVD player, and it works too. Both screens work, so that's kind of crazy. I did not know they had double DVDs, but I guess the more the merrier. And then they got little shades back here that go up. This side has it too right there. It just pulls out of it pulls out like this, and then you can shade the back windows. And this one has it too. They got them on both doors. You can pull them up. Yeah, that's about it. A lot of stuff, but that about covers that. Actually, oh, okay, I gotta push it up here. So we'll close both sides actually. And then there's a flashlight here. Probably doesn't work. I'd be surprised if it did. No, it doesn't work. And then here's your jack back here if you do this. And there's your tire kit. Tire should be held in the middle of the van underneath, which that kit will have something to lower it from the middle of the bed. Kind of like how a truck has it behind the bed, it's in the middle of the van. And I'll get a video of that. As far as stowing go, the basics, let's see, I'm trying to remember. I think it pulls, oh no, here it is. So then we pull this, actually that goes forward, and then this goes out, and then this goes, well, it's two-handed operation, hang on. Okay, so you pull that while you pull this, and then it just goes completely flat like that, and that side does it too. And then I can't really get both hands, but essentially you pull this while you pull this, and it goes down like that, and then we'll close that. Now we'll get under the hood. I'm gonna listen to the engine. Engine is really good on this one. Engine's very quiet. The 3.8 is supposed to be the best engine that people are more desirable. The more reliable one, at least. You see the coolant's full. There's no signs of any head gasket problems with this van. It doesn't overheat. It's the best engine, the most desirable. So I've seen these vans with 300,000 miles on them. A lot of people use them for taxis, wheelchair vans, shuttles, all that kind of stuff. And over the course of about 10 years, I've seen people put a lot of crazy miles on these. There's your tire. No oil leak, it's completely dry. Nothing dripping on the ground. Just like you'd expect, I guess, for the miles. It's not like I'm painting, it's because it's hot as fuck today. It's like 80, 90 degrees. I guess Texas heat is here. But it's really cold in here. It feels really nice. I'm gonna go drive this around the block. We'll get it through the gears. It doesn't come through in the camera very well, but the review camera in person does have a pretty decent view, picture. Alright. So as you can see, no overheating. The suspension has no noises, no strut noise, no rust. Just scratches and cosmetic stuff. If you're really picky, that's the main thing you'll find as an issue. So that's fourth gear. I'll be able to get a little quicker out on the road in a second. Alright, so I'll get it straight through the gears. I should be able to hit fifth gear here. So there's 4, 5, 6. So it's a 6-speed. It goes through all the gears. Drives good and smooth. I'm stopping hard. There's no rotor vibration, which it did have it when it came in, but we replaced the front rotors and pads. And I just went over a couple big bumps. There's no rattling. There's no sway bar, strut noise, nothing like that. And now that I've driven it kind of hard, there's no overheating, and it's been running for 20 minutes now, fully operating temperature. That's the 2010 Town and Country. I'm gonna rev it a little bit too here when I open the door, and that'll be the video. Well, yep, there you go.